All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS. And Shalom to you brothers that's pushing this truth and sincerity. I'm Karat Zahba, back on another show. And the title of this show will be called Knowledge Shall Be Increased. All right, and that's based off the scripture written in the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 4. Because, the time that we're living in are the end times, and we're fastly approaching the day where Yahweh Shah is going to return and take control of the earth and bring destruction upon, these heathen nations. Okay? So we understand that we are in the end times. Why? Because the Most High, He's revealing the prophecies unto us. Okay? He's revealing these prophecies unto us, and we see by these everyday events, the current events that's taking place in the earth, and which lets us know the Most High's word is being revealed. So what we're going to do, we're going to get right into the scriptures. So I'm going to read Daniel 12 and 4, and it reads, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book." Now we understand that for a period of time, these prophecies were sealed. Certain prophecies in the book of Daniel, and not just the book of Daniel, but also throughout the whole Bible. All right. So the understanding of these scriptures was sealed at one point. You have certain events that have yet to take place. Okay, as like World War III, as we understand, and the MOTB. But you have certain prophecies that have that's a part of history now. Okay, like for example, you read the book of Revelations, it pretty much give you the time period between the death of Yahweh Shah and when Yahweh Shah returns. So it gives you that history when you read throughout the book of Revelations, World War I, World War II, the Dark Ages, Renaissance era, the kingdoms of Esau that was going to rule, the Spanish, British, the Greeks, Romans, etc. So, but as those events were taking place on the earth, those scriptures was not revealed. The earth did not understand those revelations or those certain prophecies that were taking place at that time. All right. So just giving an example. But now we understand these scriptures. Now we're in the time to end where the Most High, He's revealing these things. All right. So it says, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end." It says, "Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased." So it says, "Many shall run to and fro." Are the prophets today, the ones that have this word, and searching out these scriptures and going out there in the highways and byways and teaching. Okay, breaking down these prophecies real quick. Let's go to Habakkuk, the book of Habakkuk, chapter Habakkuk chapter 2. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 2 verse 2, it says, "And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision, make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it." Yes, he may run that readeth it. Okay, the ones who reading the scriptures now. All right, we know that these scriptures were written on ancient scrolls by the prophets during their times, and when you go throughout history, you had different scribes who have to rewrite those scrolls. Okay, update them, to keep them fresh. But the prophets today. We're the ones that's reading these scrolls today and breaking it down to the people. Okay? It says, for the vision is yet for a appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. Yeah, so these visions were for a appointed time. And when the prophets was writing these visions at that time, when the Most High was telling them, they didn't understand it. But we understand these prophecies today. All right? Because these prophecies are taking place in our lifetime. So it says, for the vision is yet for a appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come, and it will not tarry. Right. So though it seemed like certain prophecies is taking long, it says wait for it, because when it happens, when these events unfold, it's gonna be like a domino effect. Okay, and we see these events unfolding, pretty much every day, man. So let's go back to Daniel chapter 12, verse 4. So it says, but thou, Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro. Yeah, so many shall run to and fro. The prophets that's searching these scriptures out, and bringing out these scriptures. Okay. Or also you could refer that to like these historians and scholars who were able to the Most High would use to pretty much comprise the Bible together with all these ancient scrolls. Okay, for example, the Greek Septuagint, the Masoretic text, and you have the Dead Sea Scrolls. All right, you had the Dead Sea Scrolls, which were hidden. Those ancient manuscripts was hidden for thousands of years, and they were founded in the 1940s. Okay, pretty much those the Old Testament and in Hebrew. Okay, so the Most High had these scrolls hidden and allowed them to be found so that the prophets could come on the scene. Starting with Abba Bivens in the 1960s. Okay, so that pretty much the prophets could come on the scene and break these prophecies down. All right. So it says, many shall run to and fro, and it says, and knowledge shall be increased. So in the time of the end, as we approach the end times, knowledge shall be increased, which are the visions of the Bible unfolding. All right. And we also relate this to technology, but technology also. Okay. But technology and the word of the Lord goes hand in hand. Why? Because in this age of technology, you have the internet. The internet is at our service. Okay, because now we can use technology or the internet to accommodate us into searching out these scriptures. All right, because the time without technology, let's say, especially during the time of our elders coming up, the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, where they didn't really have the internet to understand, to search out these scriptures. They had to go into the books and labor, which is a longer process. Now we have the understanding of the scriptures in the palm of our hand. The blue letter. You could go online, search out these different commentaries. You have the AI overview, the chat GPTs. So this technology goes hand in hand with searching out the word of the Lord. Okay, so the Most High made it accessible to get this understanding in the time of the end. All right, and now we have the sources to properly go through the scriptures and learn. All right. So the Most High had it, because in the time of the end, the Most High had it where this this word is going to go out. It's going to go forth throughout the earth. So it says, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. So from there, let's go to Revelations 5. Revelations 5:1. And I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within, and on the backside sealed with 7 seals. And I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, who is worthy to open the book and to loose the seals thereof. Yeah, so this is a vision of the book representing the Bible being sealed. Okay, because the understanding of the scriptures were sealed to the masses of people. All right, the understanding of the Bible was not going to be able to, the prophecies of the Bible will not be understood. And it reads, and no man in heaven, nor in earth, neither under the earth, was able to open the book, neither to look thereon. And I wept much because no man was found worthy to open and read the book, neither to look thereon. And one of the elders said unto me, weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, have prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof. Right. So Yahushua was the one who loosed the seals. All right. Yahushua was the one who unraveled loosed the seals of the scriptures, so we are able to get this knowledge. All right. So we are able to read these scriptures and understand them. Okay. Yahushua was the one who unlocked, took the seal off. And now we read these scriptures today with understanding. Okay, and compare the scriptures with the current events. All right. Like every day in the news now, we seeing what? The upcoming World War III, the conflict between Russia and America. And we go to chapters like Ezekiel 38, Jeremiah 51, Isaiah 13, etc. Okay? Because in Revelations 9, because we understand that America is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. And it's going to be destroyed in the Third World War. All right? We look at the technology around us. We understand that we're in the time of the MOTB. Okay? Especially the current news we heard with Great Britain, how everybody has to have a digital ID soon, which that's going to trickle over here to America. All right? And here in America, they're making everything digital. Okay? They eliminated here in New York. They're eliminating Metro cards, and you have to know how to use an Omni system. But all these cashless devices, it's all leading up to the MOTB. Okay, the chip. And how do we know that? Through the scriptures. Why? Because the Most High, He's revealing these prophecies. As we get closer, knowledge is going to increase. The understanding of the scriptures is going to be made known. And you have people, the average, people just walking the street, the average Joe, even they can see it. Okay, they can see that we are living in the times of the end, without them even actually going through the scriptures and and reading these prophecies. They can see that we in the time of the end, just the way things are going. And that's the Most High Spirit putting the Spirit upon people to understand the times. All right. Let's go to let's go to 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Yeah, that's right. We see part of the signs past, and we understand the times that we live in. We measure the times through the events that goes on in the earth, because the Most High said these events will happen. Okay, so we understand that we're living in a time where the Most High, he's visiting the earth. So it says, therefore when there should be Salakia. Therefore, when there should be Salakia. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Right. So we understand that, and we see earthquakes. You have hundreds of earthquakes that happen on the earth throughout the whole four corners of the earth every day. All right. And we see the uproars between, people are uproars in, different nations. We look on the worldwide news. Okay. We see where uproars are going on around the world. So we understand that we're living in the times of the end. Okay. We even have protests all throughout America. So we're living in the times of the end. We're living in the times when the Most High is going to, he's getting ready to bring destruction. He's getting ready to send his son back, Yahweh Shah, to return. Let's get one more scripture. I believe it's Matthew's, or let me see, Luke. Matthew's 24. Okay, Matthew 24 and 14. And it reads, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Right. And that's a sign of the end, the gospel being preached throughout all the world. Okay. And how is this gospel preached? Via the, via the internet, going back into Daniel's, knowledge shall be increased. Okay. You have Israelites waking up all throughout the four corners of the earth, especially Israelite foreigners. All right. And they're going out there and preaching. Okay. They're going out there on the highways and byways where in those countries, and they're preaching the gospel, as well as we are over here in America preaching the gospel. All right. So Israel is waking up throughout the four corners of the earth. All right. Via through the, internet technology. And this is all how the Most High set things up. And these are all signs of, look, we are here. We at the door. We at the end. Okay. And the Most High, he's getting ready to bring his son back, Yahweh Shah, to return on the earth. So let's see. And that's pretty much it. So, with that, hope brothers learn something. I want to say all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, and shalom to their elect. Shalom.